Quotex trading is actually very simple if you understand a few basic principles. Right now you can see my leaderboard on the screen, and interesting thing is I haven't taken a single trade today yet. But in this video I'm going to show you how easy Quotex trading can really be. I'll be taking trades using only 2% risk based on my capital, and I'll follow very simple and basic logic, nothing complicated, no confusing indicators, just clear price action and smart decision making. And I want you to watch this carefully because the way I approach these trades can completely change how you trade next time on Quotex. By the end of this video, you'll understand how small adjustment in your strategy can change a huge improvement in your trading journey. So stay till the very end, watch every trade carefully, and you might realize that profitable trading is much easier than most people think. Right now, if you look closely at the chart, NZD-CAD is clearly moving inside a downward channel, that is channeling down ranging market. The market is consistently creating lower highs and lower lows, which tells us one simple thing, that the sellers are in control. So in this situation, I'm only looking for a put entry opportunity because trading with the trend is always gives us higher probability setup. Another important thing is that there is no immediate support or resistance in the front of the price, which means that the market has enough space to move downward. Now if I draw my horizontal level, you can clearly see that the next possible reversal point is much lower, giving us plenty of room before the price reaches to our next trend line support. So we have three strong confirmation here. The market is in a downward channel, price is making lower highs and lower lows. There is clear space before the next support level. Because of these three reasons, this become a very clean and simple setup, a complete no-brainer trade. That's exactly why I decide to take a put entry here. And if you see, the moment price touched my horizontal resistance line, the candle immediately reacted and started moving up. However, right now the trade is moving in my favor, and if the market continues respecting the structure, this should be a winning trade. And as you can see, this is a clearly winning trade. Now the candle has already reached to my horizontal support level. Because of that, taking another put entry would be very risky, since the price may react and bounce from the support area. At the same time, the market is still in a downtrend, so taking a call entry against the trend is also not a smart decision. In this situation, the best thing a trader can do is stay patient and wait for better setup. So instead of forcing a trade, I'm going to skip this opportunity and move to the next chart to look for clearer and safer trading setup. Alright traders, now let's break down what's happening on this chart. After a strong downfall, the market is now trying to bounce back from a clear demand zone, which is our first important sign of possible reversal. If I mark my horizontal support level right here, you can see that the market has already reacted from this level, printed a strong hammer candle, and as many of you know, a hammer candle at a support is often a strong indication that buyers are stepping into the market. This suggests that the price has a potential to push upward, at least towards this next target level, which I have highlighted with my blue box. I am directly going with my call entry trade right here at the opening of the candle, and I'm also going to draw my trend line support to show you exactly why I am going with the call entry. If you notice carefully, the market has already respected this trend line before creating another clear reversal point. So right now we have got multiple confirmation aligning this together. First, a strong demand zone, second, a horizontal support level, and third, a trend line support, and a hammer candle showing bullish rejection. Because all of this confirmation, I decided to take my direct call entry right here after the red candle. Now technically, since the last candle was red, the market still has chance to print another red candle, but as a trader we don't get manipulated by short-term movements, so we focus on strong market structure and confirmation. That's why I'm confident with my setup. And if this trade happens to go in loss right at the opening of the next candle, I'm simply going to take my one-step martingale trade, because overall structure is strongly support bullish move. So based on these confirmation, as I've already discussed, this setup has a very strong probability of working out. This is why I'm going back to back with my two call entry trade right after losing one trade, and this now is going to be a short winning trade. And as you can see, this is turning into a green candle, just how I anticipated. I have already mentioned this in my previous videos, but it's worth repeating. If your initial trade goes against you, but your overall analysis is correct, you shouldn't be afraid to take one step martingale trade. The key here is confirmation. Always wait for at least 2 to 3 strong confirmation before applying this. This ensures that you are not getting manipulated by random market movements. Now just look at that. A beautiful healthy green candle has formed. Even if the first trade didn't work out, the next trade, this will not only cover the loss but also allows me to book a solid profit. This is why patience, proper analysis, and following confirmation always give you that edge in trading. All right, traders, after this trade, I'm going to analyze a few more currency pair and look for high probability trade setup with logic. Let's check what other currency pairs are doing. Here the market is in a channeling up but in a stuck situation. However, let's check out one of my favorite currency pair, that is USD BDT. Right now the market is now here also in a ranging phase, moving sideways between support and a resistance. Let me mark my horizontal support level like so. You can see there are multiple touches and market has given us reversal from this particular point so many times. And right now, if I see what the current candle is doing, let's see how this current candle closes, and according to that I will place my trade. So if this candle closes as a red one, I'm going for a put entry because there would be enough space for the next candle to proceed next to our support area right here. Okay, but remember guys, there's no clear indication, there's no clear direction in this particular currency pair, so market can go either way. And if this trade goes in loss, I'm not going to take my one step martingale here because we don't have enough confirmation to take that extra one step martingale trade. So let's see how this trade goes on. And temporarily the market has given us a trend line support as well, which I have marked with a red trend line. So let's see how this current candle closes, and if this trade goes in loss, then I'm not going to take my one step martingale trade. So we need to see how this current candle closes. As you can see, traders, the space between my trendline support and the current candle is very little, which means that the next candle could easily bounce off the trendline and close as a green one. Because of that, I'm not prepared to take my one-step martingale here at this particular case. Okay, my trade is lost, but I'm not going to take my one-step martingale trade. So let's wait and see how the next candle reacts. As I anticipated, the next candle can strike up upon my trendline support and close as a green one. So if that happens, I am directly going with my call entry trade because I know now the next target is up and buyers are stepping in. Just as I said, the candle bounced off from my trendline support and now giving me a very strong rejection from my trendline support. And in case if it closes as a green one, then I am going to take my call entry trade. So here I'm doing my multiple time frame analysis, switching between the time frame here. And now I'm confirmed that the next target of the market is our next reversal point to the upside, which is why after closing this candle, I'm directly going with my call entry. And look at that, just as I anticipated, the candle turned into a green one after bouncing off my strong trendline support. So without any second guesses, I'm directly going with my call entry right at the opening of the candle. And if the candle approaches towards the 50% of the green candle, then I am also going to take my marginal safety trade as well. However, it didn't happen, so now the next target should be somewhere around this, the next reversal point. Let's see how this candle closes and how the next one reacts. Based on that, I'll plan my next trade on the same chart. The candle has come from a very strong trendline support and the market is starting to make higher highs, moving in my favor. You can clearly see that buyers are active here, giving me a very strong reaction at the opening of the candle. However, I can see that there is a rejection going on from the upside. Even though there is no clear strong resistance, the candle is turning into a red one. I can clearly see that there are some extent of extreme manipulation, and because of that, unfortunately, I lost my trade. The next candle opened with a gap down, and trading a gap down usually means the candle will go up to fill the gap. Because of this, I am 100% sure and confident that the next candle should close as a green one. I've taken a bit more risks on this trade because I know that my previous loss was not due to my analysis but because of market manipulation. Even though I lost that trade, the gap down gave me a clear edge because I've got my trend line support right here, and candle has given me a gap down striking up upon to my trend line support. So I have taken back to back 5 trades on the same candle, and I am now sure that the candle should bounce up and close as a green one since there's still a gap left to be filled. And just look at that. The candle has bounced exactly from my trendline support and now closing as a green one, just how I anticipated. Now the next candle is going to hit my target, which is the next reversal point. I have marked it with my blue box. The market looks very volatile right now, so it's better to step back and not to force trade. Overall, I have booked a solid profit, and this setup is a perfect example of sticking to your analysis, managing risks, and trusting market structure. I hope this video has given you clarity on how to take trades. The candle has reached my horizontal line and is trying to close as a red one, showing just how volatile the market can be. I'm stopping trades here, but my analysis was spot on. All levels worked perfectly. Even though I have lost few trades, but most of them are win. And if I have to show you my leaderboard, I have made a solid profit of around $2,500, which is insanely good because I have taken a few trades and few of them were lost, but because of my strategy analysis and money management, I am still in profit. I am still closing the day in green. Alright traders, with this I'm signing off for today. If you're not yet in my Telegram channel, you are missing out a lot where I provide daily free signals. And yes, the link is mentioned in the description box below. I'll come back with another powerful video. Until then, happy trading.